For those of you here in the Midwest, the bluegill have either just begun to spawn or will start in a week or two. But for those of you who live elsewhere, this video will still be equally beneficial. What is your favorite bait to use for catching bass during the bluegill spawn? Tell me below in the comments. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button. According to my analytics, a lot of you who are watching aren't even subscribed. Let's go ahead and change that. It'll go a long way in helping the channel. The sunfish spawn is a phenomenal time to catch bass. Here's why. Bass, like people, tend to opt for easy meals. If I had the choice between making a burger from scratch and ordering one from McDonald's, I'd choose McDonald's. You would too, right? Bass exhibit this exact same behavior. Why exert energy pursuing one type of forage when another is readily available, vulnerable, and high in protein? That's why bass love when the sunfish spawn, because it provides them with all of these things. Believe it or not, bass do seem to be intimidated by clusters of hormonal sunfish, but in the same way that a great white keeps its distance away from a group of sea lions off the coast of California, waiting for the best opportunity to strike. Once the bedding fish break formation or stray from their beds to chase out an intruder, the bass seize their opportunity for an easy meal. There's a few different techniques that I use to target these fish. First off, shallow diving crankbaits. You can cover a lot of water with them in a very short period of time. I like to retrieve the crankbait briskly yet erratically through their beds or around the edges of the beds. And sometimes I'll throw in some pauses here and there. This causes the sunfish to momentarily alter their behavior and provides the bass with the cue to strike. It probably goes without saying, but the best color to use in this situation is anything that resembles a sunfish. Swim baits also work particularly well during the sunfish spawn. For example, one of my favorites is the live target sunfish. I tend to deploy the live target on sunny days or in clear water, as those conditions allow for the bass to have a better look at the bait. And for the retrieve, I like to experiment, see what's working in your specific situation and roll with it. I've also had tremendous luck with creature baits. These generally don't resemble sunfish, but they do seem to aggravate the bass that patrol the edges of sunfish beds. Again, with the retrieve, experiment and see what works for you, because in reality, no two anglers are exactly the same. For me, I personally prefer to cast my creature bait along the edges and slowly jig it closer and closer towards the spawning sunfish. Thank you all for watching. As always, hit that like button if you found this video to be informative. It really helps the channel grow.